Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
Snort, snort.
I do feel like you, because the bottom line is when I'm doing these matches with viewers, I want to do variety. The whole purpose of me doing these viewer matches is twofold. Number one, I want to have some interaction and fun with you guys. This is a way for me to give back and actually play with the people who watch and support my content, right? It's neat to be able to play against the person you're watching on a stream, right? And I know that. And the thing is, I would have loved doing this in other fighting games, but the ones I played didn't have a good online system. Now this one does. So that's a good thing, and it's something that I'd like to start doing regularly to give back to the viewers and have this fun interaction. But number two, and this is something that I think a lot of people didn't get, but let's fully flesh this out now. When you're doing just a casual play lobby like this is not a tournament, this is not ranked play. You're just messing around to try to learn and get experience with characters who normally maybe you wouldn't be trying so hard with. For example, I played a lot of Ryu, and my Ryu wasn't very good. My Ryu, when I tried him in ranked, got spanked, right? But I actually played with Ryu, and I got some good gameplay in, and I actually enjoyed it because I felt like I leveled up a little bit. I learned a little bit about matchups, but there was no super-duper try-hard mentality. Instead, it was more casualized. You were allowed to learn a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I tried Dalsim a couple times, and I was like, you know, Dalsim, I like the character, I really do, but I'm not good with him. When I play him, I lose a lot in ranked, but having a fact that I could play against viewers, I won and I lost some, right? There were some matches I won, some matches I lost, but at least I got to play with the character, and I felt like I got a little bit more experience under my belt. So that's the whole point. When you do a viewer lobby, here's the mentality you should have. It's like a community get-together. It's like a family get-together. We're going to someone's big backyard to have an exhibition wiffle ball game. We're going to have fun. This isn't the big leagues. We're not going out there with the intention of, you know, playing a super hardcore and that we're going to freaking be dominating everything. And it's like, you know, this is not professional. This is us messing around, having a good time. Now's the opportunity to maybe pick a character or two you're not so familiar with and learn a little bit. Just mess around. That's what it's supposed to be about, these casual fun lobbies with viewers. It's a community night, a chill party-like atmosphere, correct? All right. Now, I want to give you an example of how someone can spoil that fun. Imagine you're going to a birthday party of a family member. And so you go, and they're going to have a backyard wiffle ball game because they got a big backyard, right? So it's like 20 people show up to play wiffle ball, but one person shows up in full MLB garb, gloves, helmet, cleats, pads, everything as if they're a professional player. All right? And it's their time up to bat. Everyone else is having a good time. We're laughing. We're having some drinks, having some food, cooking out, playing some games, tossing the ball around, having a good time. That's what it's all about, right? This guy gets up to bat. It's his turn. First up at bat. First time he's even getting up to bat for the day. They pitch it. The guy swings and hits the fucking wiffle ball so hard because he's such a tryhard taking shit so seriously. He cracks the thing into the trees a mile behind the house. So now the wiffle ball is lost. We can't play the game. Game's over. Gee, thanks, you try-hard asshole. That's really great of you that you had to do that and ruin it for everyone else who was just trying to have a good time. Right? This has happened many times before in my life where someone takes something so goddamn seriously. And I just don't understand that mentality. I don't. It would have been one thing if we're like, guys, this is like my 10th viewer lobby, and tonight, this is the challenge of a lifetime, because tonight, I want everyone who joins the lobby to pick their mains. I want to see your diamond, your master, everything master level. I want you to go hardcore, and we're going to really try hard to dominate tonight and see who can hang, right? Whether it's me or someone else, that's the objective tonight. That was not what we were doing. This was the first ever opportunity to play with my community. It's supposed to be a fun, casual atmosphere. Why do you think I'm picking characters like Chun-Li, who I had no clue how to play with, like Dalsim? You know, I picked Honda. I picked Honda once ever, right? So I don't even know what I'm doing. That's the point of these lobbies, to just have some fun. It gives the viewer an opportunity to maybe even beat me because I'm not really playing anyone I'm good with. Now, did I play Blanca? I did, maybe 2 or 3 times. One time I was locked in because people kept queuing up to play me, so I played like 3 or 4 matches in a row, and I was like, enough Blanca. I want to go back to more casual characters so that way people have a better chance, right? That's what it's supposed to be all about, okay? But then you get people who go in there and they really were tryhards. And you know, one of them, this fucking master level loot. And I'm looking at him like, master level loot. Let's think about that. Do you know how much time you have to invest? All right. To get to that level? A ton. I mean, I have a 3-star Diamond Blanca, and I've played hundreds of matches with my Blanca. So this is a guy who probably has played with Luke the entire month. All right. He goes in there, and he wants to play only with his master Luke. Now, he sees that I'm not using my main characters, but he insists on not switching characters, wants to use his master Luke. So I wasn't paying attention because I'm not paying any attention to what's going on. I'm just picking random characters. So I had my Dalsim. I think I had already played him once or twice. This is like a 3rd match in a row. And I joined, and here's the guy. But, oh, mix up. Oh, high, low. Oh, combo. Dash cancel. Oh, in the corner. Knock you out. Oh. Like, literally, I can't press a button. I don't know how to play Dalsim. I'm just learning. I'm messing around. I'm very bad with Dalsim. This guy fucking knows that. If he's a viewer and fan of mine, he knows I've not used Dalsim. The ranking's right there. I think it's like 2-star platinum. It's pathetic. He knows my Dalsim sucks. But he has to fucking do as much as he possibly can to show off. And at one point, I was like, you know what? Fine. I just took my hands off the joystick. And literally, the guy didn't let up. He just kept attacking. He never took a quarter of a second to step back once and look and say, oh, is he even playing? No. He was so into his own ass, up his own fucking big head, that he believed that, oh, he's still playing. I'm dominating him. I'm not even playing. I was like, I just want the match over so we can go back to having fun with everyone again. So here's someone who totally doesn't understand the idea of a community night in a game. Again, there will likely, if this continues to work, and it continues to prosper, and people like this event, and we're doing it a lot, then maybe we could have, okay, tonight, everyone, we're going to have an actual try your hardest night. Everyone bring your best, all right? Don't mess around. We're not doing casual play. Let's actually try our best to dominate each other and see, all right, that sounds a little weird. Let's try our best to dominate the matches and see how we do against each other in our highest capacity. That was not the point nor the spirit of the night. So someone coming in there ruining it for everyone, yeah, it was stupid. It was a really waste of time. Like, anyone else could have played and had a lot more fun than this guy who probably got his rocks off because he dominated the match with a character I didn't even know how to use, And I'm not saying don't bring your best, but understand that that's not the point of doing the first ever fucking Street Fighter community night. I mean, that's idiotic, okay? So, of course, some people are disagreeing, and you can disagree, but you have to understand it was my stream, my night, and I have the right to react how I want, When I saw it, what happened was after that, I was like, all right, I guess what's going to happen is if I'm going to play these people who are playing their mains, I have to pick my Blanca. So if you didn't notice, there was like a Minot who was like a 3-star Diamond Minot, so I picked my Blanca against her, and then it was a good match. It was like he won, I won, and then the last match, I can't even remember who won, but it was close and it was fun because it was at an equal level, as opposed to, oh, I'm literally just trying a character for the first time and fucking getting slapped around because this guy's an asshole picking his master. I mean, there was literally no excuse for it besides he wanted to show off on my stream. It's an asshole, okay? So, yeah, it's stupid and people should know better. And, I'm sorry, I'm not a super try-hard. I'm not. I told you guys my mentality going into Street Fighter 6 was not, I'm going to be a pro-level player. I'm going to be trying to dominate every moment. I'm going to be picking a variety of characters, trying to learn and have fun, put out variety content for my audience first. Then I will try to actually get better with certain characters, all right? So it's pretty sad that people have to take every single moment so ultra seriously in their life. And, oh, so here's a streamer, and I could join his stream and just beat the shit out of his character that he doesn't know how to play with my master level. Let me do it. Yeah, well, we'll see how it works when you come back to the fucking community night and see how welcome you are. Because we know your name now. So, it's that simple. I'm not putting up with bullshit anymore. You want to come and you want to try to ruin it for everyone, you're not going to be welcome. All right? So, yeah. We'll see what happens moving forward because we're going to do this, like I said, at least a couple times a week, or at least this week we'll do it at least once. I don't know if we're going to do it a couple times this week, but we'll do it at least once, all right? But now I know how it works. So you got to search for DSP Gaming first, then you got to join with the private lobby number. You're not searching for the number. If you search for the number, you won't get anything. Okay. Now, here is something that I need feedback on. So you can only fit 16 players into a lobby, okay? Only 16. And that's a problem. Because when you got a lot of people who want to join, you're always going to have limited capacity. You're always going to have a few trolls. There's nothing you can do about that. You got to kick them out when you see them, right? That's fine. But how do you guys recommend that I operate this moving forward, all right? I really want to know. How do you operate it moving forward? Do you recommend that let's say I play a match against someone, is that it? Immediately after that match is done, should I kick them from the lobby to make room for a new player? So should I note the name of every single person I play? Because there's a problem with that. Like I said, when you're queued up, the only way I could kick someone from the lobby is to back out of the match. So if I play someone and someone else is queued up next, I have to back out to kick someone out, in which case now it ruined the whole queue system. And someone who's waiting doesn't get their turn. Do you see? Like, it doesn't seem like there's this easy way to do it. I wish that there was a way that you could kick people while you were still queued up for a match, and it doesn't seem like that's possible. So here's the thing. If I end up playing 3 to 4 matches in a row, that's great, but then do I back out and kick those 4 people? Or maybe I should say, we have this agreement. If you play me in a match, then please, by the way, I've had enough. Okay, goodbye. No, really, like, people, it seems like every single thing I possibly say on my streams is negative to people, and I'm tired of it. So if you're just going to be here to sit here and complain every moment that what I do is wrong, you're not on my streams anymore. I'm done with it. There's a difference between constructive criticism or, all right, well, I'm just going to complain about everything. So don't come back. Like, seriously, all I want to do is try to set up a nice community night for my viewers to have a good time, and all I'm getting is a bunch of fucking idiots. Oh, you banned someone. Why'd you ban them? Oh, you don't want to play against Master Rank? Did I say that? No, I didn't, but you're an idiot. So if everyone wants to act like an idiot, you're not going to be here anymore. Really? I've just had enough. There's a difference between constructive feedback and just being a troll, and I've had enough of these fucking people. Okay? Especially people who I don't recognize, who you tell just came here to be assholes to me today. Seriously, I'm just trying to have a good day. Unreal. These people just want to ruin everything for everyone. I've had enough of it. I really have. I'm stressed out. I've had enough of this shit. And fucking people just come to my streams to be toxic. Well, then you're not going to be here anymore. I'm trying to do what's best and set up a nice stream for people. I go out of my way to do it. There's some problems with it. I'm trying to hash out those problems. The last thing I need is people on my ass about bullshit. Okay? See, here's more. See, just keep going. Go ahead. Keep saying the stupid statements so I can ban you. Please continue. I really want to get rid of every moron here so I can have a good stream today. I've had enough. All right. Anyone else? Or can I continue now? Because really, I don't want to look at my chat and I'm asking for legit feedback to improve and I have to hear toxic shit constantly. I've had enough. Okay. Now, let's try again. If I'm in a lobby and there's 16 players and it's full, should we have unwritten, I guess we could make it a rule that if you play against me, okay, then after you're done playing against me, you leave the lobby to make room for the next person. Is that fair enough? That if you've had a match that you should leave the lobby? I mean, later on down the road, there may be way less people playing, in which case, then if people want to get a second or a third shot in or whatever, that makes sense. But now I don't feel like it makes sense. Right now we got so many people who all want a turn. You know what I'm saying? I completely agree. Big Papa Phil says you can name your streams. One night you can have casual Friday or casual night, and then another night you can have competition night, and that way people will know the vibe and know how to bring. 1,000,000% in agreement with you. That's a great idea, and I am going to do that from now on. 1,000,000% yes. Yes, for sure. That's an insanely good idea. That way no one can complain, because that's the thing. Everyone complains about something until a rule is set, and then they have no right to complain anymore, right? So everyone complained that I did a pre-stream. Oh, we hate a pre-stream, just get to gameplay. I was like, well, fuck you. I want to do a pre-stream. Well, we don't care. We're going to still complain. All right, well, now it's not a pre-stream anymore. Now it's a podcast, so now we can talk about shit, and you can stop whining. And then the people that whine have no right and no grounds to whine because just come back after the podcast ends, right? So, if I'm doing a casual community night, come on in, bring your casual players, let's play together, let's learn new characters or whatever, have a chill vibe, and you come in with your fucking master level character, you're out. Because we're not here to do that. We're here to have fun against each other and try to learn and just have a good time. If I say it's competition night, bring your best, we'll have that night. Right? That was not the vibe of Wednesday. And I apologize if people were going in there thinking that it was try-hard night. You would think, since I've never had a try-hard night ever since I played Street Fighter 6, and since I'm actually told you guys a million times I'm not trying to be competitive, people would have got the message. But I guess I have to spell every little possible thing out for people on the internet because some people just are slow. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty weird that people would have that weird vibe about what the stream was going to be. I did not say it was a tournament. I didn't set up a tournament. I don't know why people get that idea. Okay, so moving forward, thanks to Big Papa Phil's suggestion, that is exactly what we will do. We'll have it so that there is absolutely no misconceptions whatsoever. Anzo Kamaru says, you can set limits, but of course, people won't always follow the rules, so it's going to be luck of the draw. I mean, in life, that's the case, right? You can always have rules, you can have laws, you can have everything, but no one's going to always abide by it. You know that. That's fine, but at least, again, at least if we have things set up, we have a general understanding of how it works, if we have a general understanding of what we're all doing, then we can all be in agreement about what we're doing, right? And then you can say, hey, who's in the wrong here? Well, the asshole who didn't follow the rules, everyone else was, right? Fair enough. You can't force it. And the thing is, can you force it? Yeah. Someone goes in there and they're misbehaving or whatever, you kick them out. You get someone in who wants to actually follow the rules and have a good time, right? Which is the whole point of doing a community night, right? Exactly right. I'm Real Phil says, I would assume on a casual night you won't play diamond rank characters, which would have to fight players near master in some cases for fairness. Correct. Like, for example, if we're doing a casual night, I won't play Blanca. Why would I? I only picked Blanca because there were people in the lobby with diamond rank. So I'm like, oh, geez, I guess I got to start playing Blanca, right? I actually had no intention of playing Blanca, or if I played Blanca, it would have been like 1 or 2 matches the whole night. I very much wanted to play other characters. If you didn't notice, the vast majority of my matches were characters like Ryu and Zangief, trying to learn with Zangief, who I'm still not great with. I feel like I got to get a lot better with him. You know, I'm totally down for that. And then when we have the serious nights, then I'll probably just play with Blanca, or maybe a character who I feel like I'm a little better with. So yeah, absolutely. But I'm glad, again, I'm glad we're having this discussion, right? Because now that we're having the discussion, we can move forward positively and learn and do things better in the future, right? As opposed to everyone sits and bitches on my day off like a bunch of babies on the internet to create drama, saying that, oh, you really shouldn't have yelled at the master level Luke. You mean the guy who literally was the guy who came to the backyard wiffle ball game, dressed completely in MLB garb, and basically home run to the fucking wiffle ball into the woods. So that's who I shouldn't have gotten upset with. I have a right to get upset with whoever I want on my own streams. I really do. Really? No, I do. It's my stream. It's my business. And if I think someone's being stupid, I have the right to call them out for it. Right? So I don't know where people get up. But again, it's because people get so caught up in the drama of shit. Right? Guess who the people were complaining? The same people who were trying to get my phone number off my screen 2 days ago when I was calling the plumber. Those are the people. So why are we talking about it? Who cares what the fuck they say? Instead, how about we have a nice morning where we try to actually set up these events for better in the future, correct? That's what we really should be doing. Not focusing in on the drama of idiots on the internet and then seeing them send in their viewers this morning to derail the fucking stream. Instead, we have a good time together, which is the whole point of my streams, you understand? I did feel like that one thing really did throw off the vibe of Wednesday night. That was the one thing. Everything else I felt went well, except that it was the first time I did it. There were some people trying to join, and sadly, we didn't have the method down on how to do it yet. Now we do, I think. And people didn't understand that after one match they should quit so that we could continue on and have more people playing, all right? Now we kind of get it, all right? Now we kind of get it. So that's how we're going to do it moving forward. If we do it. Now, we have a serious night, that's different, and I'll tell you that. But, you know, for example, if over the weekend we do another community night, it's going to be a casual night. Everyone relax, everyone have some fun, try to play, try to have a good time, and not try being a freaking try-hard, but also setting it up so that people get one match if they get it against me, right? And see if people can find the lobby. Now we know the way they can find it. We're going to have these things going. Though, like I said, the one bummer about it seems like you can't kick someone if you're playing a series of matches. So let's say I sit in one of those matches, I play 4 or 5 in a row. Half the lobby could fill up with trolls, and I can't kick them till I quit out. And that would suck because that kills the queue system. So I don't think there's a way around that right now. I guess they're going to have to, you know, slowly improve the system or whatever. I guess we'll have to find out, right? Okay. So, okay. There we go. So, I apologize to those who wanted to play on Wednesday night, didn't get a match. I apologize to those who maybe were trying to play and there was trolling, so idiots were taking up the spots, right? I apologize if you didn't feel the quality of the match was good, because let's be honest, not every match is going to be great. When you're someone who's on the other side of the planet and you're trying to match up with me, and we end up with a 200 millisecond connection, everything's like slow-mo. I mean, there's just going to always be things. I knew that would happen with a community night like this. You're never going to have like the ideal system every single time that you play. It's always going to have an issue with that, right? Nothing can be done. But I'm working on it, right? And it'll get better. That was the first one, the first time. And, you know, moving forward, we're going to absolutely continue with trying to make it better. I liked it. I had fun with it. And by the way, I will say this too. Thanks to those who not only showed up, but also supported, because that was nice. You know, community night is one thing. It's a way to give back, but it's also a regular work stream for me. So the fact that there were people who came and supported that stream, that was really nice of you. And I hope that that obviously would continue in the future. If every time I do a community night, it ends up a dead night and there's no support, that's going to be a problem. All right. But I liked it. You know, people were actually like, wow, this is actually working out well. Look, variety of matches. Phil's enjoying playing with the fans. He's taking losses and he's okay with it, except for the bullshit match, which we've already addressed. You know, yeah, that's what it's all about. Because that's the funny part, too. They only focus on the one match against the master level player. They don't focus on the fact that I lost a lot, because I was picking a lot of characters I'm not good with, but I was okay with it. I'm okay with losing as long as we're having a good time and someone's learning. That's what it's all about. Remember, I was playing against a Cammy, and I kept giving advice like, stop jumping. You got to stop jumping. You jump too much, and every time you jump, I'm anti-airing you. It's a bad part of your game. I would love to add advice and things like that when I can. That's the point of a community night. You get it? Okay, I hope everyone gets it. Okay. So all that being said, there will be another one probably this week. I just don't know when yet. You know, it could be Sunday, it could be Monday. It could be one of these nights coming up. But I think we'll talk about it. I don't know when you guys think would be the best night for it. I'd like to try it again, take another stab at it. And hopefully it's a good time. All right? So thanks to those who attended, to those who supported. And let's talk more about this, you know, in the next couple of days as we set up the next one. Okay? Cool. All right.
Go. I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.